Ciao a tutti, bentornati sul mio canale. Sono Kate. I say Kate, that's so funny. My name's Katie, sono Katie, but I have come to just saying my name's Kate when I talk to most Italians because Kate is so much easier to say than Katie. Rewind! Ciao, sono Katie. Vivo qua in Puglia. Oggi vorrei continuare questa lista. My favorite things about Italy. I did another video which was like, you know, una manciata, a handful of the things I really love about living here. And you know what? The list goes on. All right, so, numero uno. When it comes to mealtime, we all know that Italian food's incredible, but I want to talk about the mealtime specifically. There's no time constraints put on a meal because it's about enjoying the food, enjoying company, you know, having good conversations. There's this kind of laid back vibe that I find so refreshing. Actually, it took me a little bit to get used to, I'm not gonna lie. But being at a restaurant and not having the waiter like put the bill on your table as soon as you finished your last bite of dessert, or even like before you finished your drink, that doesn't happen here. Punto. If you're an American tourist coming here, note to yourself that you will have to ask for the bill. If you just wait for them to bring the bill, you're gonna be there hours longer than you expected to be there. But you know, once you know how it works, the culture around it, I think you'll enjoy it. I certainly do. Numero due, the fresh produce here is so good. And I'm speaking from my experience, my very specific experience living in southern Italy. I live in Puglia, which is known as the breadbasket of the whole country. So I think that I might be exceptionally lucky in terms of where I live and the incredible produce just at my fingertips. I mean, and it's so seasonal. So like when cherry season is here, you know it's cherry season because there are like cherries coming out the ears and eyes and every orifice. But I love it, and it really has made me appreciate those moments, you know? People are also very generous with their produce here, so I'll give you some examples. My friend Francesco, so I met up with him, he gave me bags of his fresh, amazing apricots. They were so good. And I had just like a field day making things, making apricot jam, making apricot cobbler. I was like gifting apricot creations to people. Even a neighbor who I don't know all that well gave me some of his like fresh green grapes that were from his farm. With those green grapes, I made this baller focaccia. I mean, it was so dope. It was focaccia with the green grapes, gorgonzola, and caramelized onions, and it was incredible. I actually wrote a recipe for it and shared it with my incredible Patreon community, the Quirky Club. So that is one of the perks that they get for supporting me and these videos. They get exclusive monthly recipes. That focaccia recipe was one of their perks one month. They also get behind the scenes footage, monthly live chats. We have so much fun together. So if you enjoy these videos, I'm leaving a link, blah, 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 all that stuff. Okay, moving on. Numero tre. Coffee culture. Because really, the cafe here, it's not like the coffees or the huge coffees that you get from somewhere in the States. It is so much stronger, and I have to say that now I can't go back to the other stuff. I really can't. Like, my mocha pot is coming with me everywhere I move from now on. Like, this is just gonna be the way that I make my cafe in the morning. Coffee culture here really is so unique. It's so unique that I did an entire video all about it. I'm linking to it here. Coffee culture in Italy, you know, people love their coffee here. Number 4, numero cuatro. I have found in my experience that dogs are welcomed most places, and we have a dog. Abbiamo adottato Kiro 5 mesi fa. He's so great. Abbiamo adottato lui dal canile qua a Trani. And it's so nice to be able to kind of live life and take him with us. take him to restaurants, take him to cafes. You know, having a dog here, there were some transitions of just dog culture here, but I have found that dogs are pretty welcome. They can come on pretty much all public transportation. Similar but different. You know, I don't have any kids, at least not yet, so I can't speak to this personally, but I have witnessed that babies are welcomed pretty much everywhere too. I mean, at restaurants, 10:30 at night, there'll be a kid in a high chair at the restaurant, right? And it's totally fine, it's normal. And if they put up a fuss, you know, you don't really see people giving them like sidelong glances or like the evil eye. I don't know, I think that it's just kind of a part of life here, right? Numero 5, the gelato situation. Oh, gelato. Oh, I just am such a fan. And the thing I love is that the appreciation and enjoyment of gelato is a year-round thing here in Italy. It's not a seasonal treat. It's not like just in the summer I'm gonna enjoy gelato. No, no, no. Dead of winter, gelato is still a very, very popular snack. And that's just it. It's a snack. Like, people consider it not just like a dessert, like it is dolce. They can have it before dinner or after dinner. It never takes the place of dinner. Dinner is always very important. Ugh, I just love gelato. You know, I've done a video about how traditional Italian gelato is made, and it's just such a delight. I don't know, my mouth and my stomach are very happy with that situation in Italy. So, grazie, Italia. And lastly, for this video, numero 6, fresh cheeses. Like mozzarella, like burrata, like stracciatella. I just have never had fresh cheeses so good before. The Caseificio down the street from where I live makes them fresh like every morning. I feel so spoiled. There's no going back. There really is no going back. You know, there are some cheeses that I miss, like cheddar, for instance. It's really hard to find cheddar here, especially where I am in a smaller town in southern Italy. Anyway, actually keep your eyes peeled for an upcoming video I did all about making mozzarella. I was welcomed into the workshop of this local cheese shop and saw how they did it. It was so cool. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Okay, I think I've jabbered on long enough about the things I love about Italy. Thank you for watching. As always, thank you to the Quirky Club, my Patreon community. I love you all. You know I love you all. I'll see you all back here real soon. Ci vediamo alla prossima. Ciao.